Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday, and so we're going to do weigh-in today since tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and chances are I'm not going to feel like getting up and doing the weigh-in, the video, and the upload and all that whole thing. So we'll just get right to it. I lost 3 pounds this week, and I'm pretty sure it's 3 pounds of fluid, but I'll take it. If it is fluid, that's 3 pounds less on my body of all that I gained. And the fact that I am out of breath coming to the car tells me I still have a fluid issue, which I know I do because I can feel it and I can see it. But David, he told me, I told him yesterday, I said, well, I'm down. And he said, well, I know why. And I'm like, well, tell me, enlighten me. And he's like, it's your leg. Because he watches my legs like a hawk, especially my left one. He can gauge how my fluid is by how my leg looks. And he said it has come way down. My ankle's not as big. My leg's not as big. It's not as shiny. It gets really, really shiny. The bottoms of both legs are red. They stay red. And they get really shiny when they get swollen, especially this one over here. So chances are it's not from my food choices, because my food choices have not been great. I've not been posting them because I've not been taking pictures, because I've not been tracking, because part of the time I'll do fine and part of the time I just don't, and I'm going to tell you why. And it is not an excuse, it's my reason. I think there is a difference. I'm not using it as an excuse to eat. It's just why I am. It just is. You can hear little man in the back. Say hey. He started to wave. We're sitting out here in the car waiting for my notification from Walmart so we can go pick up the groceries. But something happened this weekend with my back, and y'all know the troubles that I'm having. Well, hold on, Sebastian, please stop that. Thank you. Okay. Something, I don't know what, but something went berserk this weekend, and I hit my breaking point. If the surgeon would tell me to lay down right now, I'd let him cut my back wide open and do what he has to do, because I've hit the wall and I've hit my breaking point. I thought I had before, but until this weekend, I didn't realize how bad it really could be. I thought it was bad. It is bad. I'm not saying it's not, because the regular 24/7 pain is bad. This thing that comes and goes is excruciating. I told David it is worse than when I gave birth. I had 2 children. The first one was in my 20s. Did him naturally, because at that time I was like, don't want the drugs, they'll affect the baby, completely natural. The worst pain up until that point in my life I had ever felt. Fast forward my 30s, I had my second child. Completely different pregnancy. Give me that epidural. When can I have it? It didn't take. So she was natural too. There again, another episode, worst pain I have ever felt. Hers was quicker, so it wasn't, he didn't want to be born. He was stuck above my pelvis, my bone. Hold on, Sebastian, please do not do that, okay?
Alright.
Thank you. Alright. She didn't want to stay. She wanted out. She was ready to see the world. So I compare what when this hits me, it is worse than either one of those situations. It is, I cannot even describe it. The best I can say is, it feels like when it hits and it runs down from the back, it runs down that side nerve. It is from the pinch nerve, It's like somebody has a cattle prod and they're poking it straight on my nerve, right? And it's just, so I don't know what caused that to get worse this weekend, but it did. And the pain that it puts me in. Everybody's not the same. Some people can handle things differently. I'm pretty good about it, I think, but this one's got me. When I'm in that, and it is a constant thing, I don't have food on my radar. Food is the least of my concern of what I'm putting in my mouth. Okay, you look at me and you're like, look how fat you are. Look at your health problems. Girl, you need to be worried about your food. You think I don't know that? I know that. But until you're in that situation, you can't say. You just don't know. If you'd have told me in my 30s, even in my 40s, that in my 50s, my body would be in this condition, I would have said, you are crazy. Because there was nothing wrong with me. Even when I was heavy, there was nothing wrong with me. I was active, I was healthy, because I stayed at the doctor. He kept checking on me. Other than the, not telling me, you're fat, we need to do something part. We've talked about that before. But he kept, check on things. So, that my body has done this, you don't know where your mindset is going to go. You know this, but a constant nagging pain that does not let up will wear you down. So that's where I'm at. I'm wore down. So I went to the chiropractor. Y'all know I've been going to the chiropractor for however long now, doing the decompression. I went in, had an appointment Monday, had an appointment 3 days this week. I just went in crying because the weekend did it. And I just told him, I said, I've met my breaking point. I can't get on the Lordex, which is the machine, because I don't think I can get off the table, because every other time I want it, I can't hardly get off the table. The girl who's, half my size, she is strong as an ox. She has to pull me up, and that's no small feat, because my back, it just gives out. And so he's like, well, he understood. He knows that it's not doing what he had hoped it would do. And he told me in the beginning he had about an 85% success rate. So I guess I'm in that 15%. Perhaps had I found him earlier in the progression of this, he might have could have done something. But it's gone on long enough now to where with the degeneration, the slip disc, the pinched nerve, it's gotten to the point now to where that didn't help the way he said it should have. It did not progress the way it should have. So he's like, he didn't see any point in putting me through that anymore. And we talked about the surgeons I have seen, because I don't know what other options there are. I've seen 2 neurosurgeons from the same group. I've told y'all about this. Both of them, 2 years apart. They're 2 little peas in the pod, because all they wanted to tell me was, you're fat, it won't work. You need rods and screws in your back, but if I put them in there, you're going to bend them. Okay, I know I'm fat. I know I have a problem. But perhaps if you could help me with this pain issue, maybe I could get a better mindset and stay on that mindset. Maybe I could exercise more because I would feel like it. I don't know, but I know I can't keep living this way, fat or not fat. Somebody's got to offer me a solution, because it's just, this is not working. So he's given me a new neurosurgeon that is not in that group, used to be in that group but left it. So I like him already. And the fact that he is in my medical group that I try to do all my medical things with, he's actually in that group now. So he said if he has to refer somebody to a surgeon, that's who he refers to. So I called him. As luck would have it, they got me in. I get to see him Wednesday. So I will let you know Wednesday what he says. If he says he can help me, or if he says he can't. There's my husband. Listen, except for last week when he went to his mama's unscheduled, he never misses getting home and getting my groceries in. Bless his heart. So if I stop talking, it's because he walks by and looks at me. But so the menu that you go. Yeah, Papa's home. Yeah. He saw Papa's truck. The menu you're going to see is basic. There's nothing special. It's easy. It's just stuff that I can try to get done without a lot of preparation, a lot of standing, a lot of walking, because my knees, forget about them, they're practically locked up. I walk like what I think I told you before is like the Tin Man and Lurch, and somebody else had a baby. That's how I walk. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's how I walk. It's just terrible. I've seen myself doing a cooking video and like walking, turning around, you know, go to another part of the kitchen, and I have caught a glimpse of myself. And it's terrible, and you can hear my feet shuffling, and oh, I hate it. So I'll let you know what the surgeon says, if he can help me, if there's anything he can do. Keep your fingers crossed that there is. I don't know if surgery is the only option. I don't know. Also, the other update on my sleep. I don't know if I have even told you. Excuse me one more time. Sebastian, stop that. They're creatures of habit, aren't they? My sleep. I have sleep apnea. I'm on CPAP. Have been for years. But hold on. Oh, he's taking the garbage cans out. I thought he was trying to get in the car. Burglar. Can you see him back there? There he goes with the garbage can. Oh, he's just emptying it. They pick up on Fridays, so he tries to get it out there on Thursdays, and I guess he's thinking since it's the holidays, maybe he's doing it a day early, or maybe he's just carrying out garbage. I don't know. Anyway, are you waving?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the sleeping, I'm not. I don't sleep, and I'm having a problem falling asleep numerous times a day without warning. It's almost a narcoleptic type situation. I'm not saying I have narcolepsy, but it is like narcolepsy. I drop. I can drop within a minute's time. I can probably drop 3, 4, 5 times, and that is no exaggeration. And I don't realize I've done it until I catch myself. Sometimes it's when my head drops, it'll catch me. You know, I think I've told you this before. So, turns out that my lung doctor, who I have for an issue, is now board certified in sleep medicine, which he's helped me, you know, on that before. So I see him Wednesday morning, and then the neurosurgeon Wednesday afternoon. So, well, let's say Thursday weigh-in. I'll probably just give you the update then instead of doing it Wednesday and then weigh in on Thursday. So I believe that's all. I just wanted to give you the results of my weigh-in, and then kind of give you the update on this medical business, this health stuff. So, oh, it's 10 till. Surely they have notified me while we were talking. So I'm going to run to Walmart to get my groceries, and then sometime after this today, I will have my menu plan and my grocery hauls up. So I will talk to you later, and if I don't talk to you anymore, happy Thanksgiving. And I've got a video that'll be up tomorrow that I've already said happy Thanksgiving on it, but I don't think you can say it too many times. So happy Thanksgiving again. What, baby?
Hi.
What?
Hi.
Hi. Say happy Thanksgiving. Did you get that? Can you say it? Can you say it where they can understand you?
Yeah.
Can you say happy Thanksgiving? He's being silly. So he goes back. This is my last day with him. He goes back to my son's tonight. Well, today, this afternoon, I'll take him over there. But they switched RJ's work schedule, and he is going to be shut down. That was his last night of work last night until January the 2nd. They're shutting the factory down for the whole month. So he is penalized a week, whatever you call it, for unemployment, and then he'll get to collect it for the other 3 weeks, or how many weeks is in December. I don't know if it's a long month or not. So at least he's got that. But he takes him back. I was going to have him around the clock this week because he was on days, but then they switched him for the shutdown. So this is my last day with little man. My last night was last night. He goes back, I think, maybe Monday. So anyway, that's all, and I'll talk to y'all later.